Coinbase relisted XRP for 10 minutes in September, then quickly called it a glitch. We can gather tons of information from what happened and make some price predictions from it. Curious to know more about that? Today we will dive deep into XRP's relisting on exchanges. Make sure to stay until the end. Welcome to the Crypto Nights channel. If you love making money and learning about crypto, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. We drop new videos every week to keep you informed about crypto. This is a drill. In September, XRP showed up on Coinbase Pro mobile app for a brief time. It caused the price to jump up by 14% in just 10 minutes, even though it wasn't tradable on the platform. Coinbase quickly removed the coin and announced that it was a glitch, and the price fell by 10% over the next hour. The reasons for the temporary relisting aren't clear. There's some speculation that Coinbase was trolling the SEC, but it's more likely that Coinbase is making preparations to relist XRP in the near future. What this 10-minute test showed us is a taste of what will happen when XRP is finally relisted. No one was actually able to buy XRP on Coinbase during that time, but investors on other platforms saw tweets about the relisting and immediately bought XRP. Notice that most of them sold right away when Coinbase made its correction. We can assume that there are thousands of people who are waiting for the relisting before they buy XRP, and they'll be racing to get it the instant the announcement is made. They're expecting a massive pump because of what's referred to as the Coinbase effect. Coinbase listings lead to a higher return than any other event in the crypto market. On average, Coinbase listings cause prices to double, and it's clear that this effect will apply to XRP as well. The investors who bought XRP on other platforms are intending to front-run Coinbase's customers. This is always the case when the Coinbase effect happens. Coins that are announced before they are listed pump in the days following the announcement, but usually drop back somewhat after the listing actually happens. Unannounced listings cause coins to pump right away on the day they're listed. We don't know if Coinbase will make an announcement before relisting XRP, though it seems unlikely. We do know that the best prices to buy XRP are happening now, before it's announced or relisted. Coinbase will relist XRP soon. The big question is when we can expect Coinbase to relist XRP, and for real this time. There are rumors that it might happen before the SEC's lawsuit with Ripple is over, as a show of solidarity from Coinbase's CEO Brian Armstrong. He has been publicly criticizing the SEC's senseless lawsuits ever since Coinbase was targeted by one in early September. He remains supportive of Ripple's defense and encourages XRP holders to make statements as witnesses in the case. It would be amazing to see Coinbase join Ripple in taking on the SEC, but honestly it doesn't seem very realistic. Coinbase is a corporation that has actually issued stocks or securities, unlike Ripple. So while Ripple's CEO can take actions on behalf of his company, Coinbase has to follow the wishes of its shareholders. When the SEC sent them a warning for offering stablecoin savings accounts, Coinbase's stock fell by 10% and it canceled the project within 2 weeks. Lawsuits are expensive and risky, so shareholders would rather avoid them whenever possible. Coinbase is relisting XRP after the lawsuit against Ripple ends, but you have to wonder why they tested the relisting in September when the lawsuit is scheduled to drag on until spring of next year. I think Coinbase would have more knowledge than anyone on where the lawsuit is headed. They have institutional clients with millions invested into XRP, and they'll maximize profits by being the first exchange to relist XRP for retail investors in the US. So either Coinbase has no idea when the lawsuit will end and they're preparing to relist at the drop of a hat, or they caught wind of information about the lawsuit ending early. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong has been following Ripple's case closely and sharing updates on it. Last week he tweeted, "The Ripple case seems to be going better than expected." Meanwhile, the SEC is realizing that attacking crypto is politically unpopular because it harms consumers. We can expect Coinbase to relist XRP as soon as the lawsuit is over, and they'll be ready to do it. Since they already made preparations, we probably won't get an announcement beforehand, and there are plenty of buyers waiting for the instant it's relisted to pump the price. Factor this in with the Coinbase effect and we'll see XRP's price go to multiples of where it is now. The worldwide supply squeeze already started. Coinbase is the most influential exchange in the US, but it isn't the only one to keep an eye on. The Japanese exchange Taotao caused a 15% price pump over 2 days when it relisted XRP in mid-September. Japanese exchange Rakuten also relisted in September, but disclosed that they had a hard time buying enough XRP to meet demand. The Singapore-based exchange FUMX caused a 40% rally in 2 days when it relisted back in April. Exchanges outside the US have more flexibility in relisting before the lawsuit ends, and Asian markets have been very friendly towards XRP. Ripple has been building partnerships with remittance providers in several Asian countries and they've been well received. XRP is also doing well in Europe, where exchanges never delisted it. During the third quarter of this year, XRP was the #1 coin held by retail investors in the UK. They held more XRP than Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, or any other coin. The investment platform eToro reported that there wasn't a sharp increase in buying XRP. It reached #1 status because people are holding onto it over the years. The XRP army has a strong presence in Europe, and it's gaining popularity because of Ripple's work with central banks in the UK and France. Over 50 exchanges in the US are waiting to relist XRP. These include Binance US, OKCoin, Kraken, Blockchain.com, and Bittrex. Take note that some exchanges faced supply shortages when relisting XRP even before the lawsuit ends. Bitwise sold off over 3 billion XRP in January and will have to rebuy it before they can relist. Other exchanges will have to buy XRP as well. Asian markets are going long on it, European markets are firmly holding it, and American markets are actively waiting for it. The cards are in place for the most massive supply squeeze ever seen in crypto. The SEC is still failing. We're anticipating an enormous pump from XRP when the lawsuit ends. While it looks like Coinbase is preparing for an end soon, the SEC is continuing to argue that Ripple broke a law that doesn't exist. Recently, the judge granted Ripple's request that the SEC review 1,500 investors' contracts and find where XRP holders were given an expectation of profits. This request gets to the core of the issue. Stocks and bonds are securities because they offer earnings shares, dividends, or interest payments. The value of a stock is directly determined by a company's profits. The contracts for a stock give investors the expectation of profits from the efforts of others because corporations share their profits with shareholders. On the other hand, Ripple reinvests its profits in the company, and XRP's price is not measured by Ripple's income statements. XRP is a commodity because its price comes from its inherent value as a product. It's similar to owning gold, oil, coffee, livestock, or data. Its value changes with demand in the market, but you still own something useful that others will want to buy so that they can use it. Ripple's actions can make XRP more useful, just like Starbucks can make coffee more useful. But owning bags of coffee beans is not the same thing as having shares of Starbucks, just like XRP is not a share of Ripple Labs. Ripple's request was very reasonable, and I think the SEC will have a hard time finding any evidence to back up their claim. This is going to change the focus of the whole trial from fact-finding to circumstantial speculation. The SEC will be forced to abandon its original charges and pursue new ones against Ripple's marketing techniques. Their only possible argument will be whatever they assume Ripple's intentions are, with no way of proving them. Attorney Tianvu Hogan tells us this is similar to a prosecutor accusing a suspect of murder because there could be a motive, but without any evidence like fingerprints or witnesses. It's very hard to win a case with zero evidence. Lastly, the judge ordered the SEC to determine whether XRP was fully functional at the time of its release. The SEC's website clearly defines an ECO as a digital asset that is sold before it becomes fully functional. This argument relates back again to XRP being a commodity. I'm really impressed with the judge's reasoning here. It looks like she deeply understands securities laws, far better than the SEC does. In the end, she will be the one deciding this case, and she has been holding the SEC accountable at every turn. The SEC's case is continuing to fall apart, and it's becoming even more clear that Ripple will win. However, the court extended the fact discovery deadline. It's now in January instead of this month. If the case is resolved by a court decision instead of a settlement, it will end between March and May of 2022. It's disappointing that the lawsuit is being prolonged, and we hope it'll be over by the time we hit the market cycle peak in major altcoin season. With the SEC losing so much ground, it's looking like an early settlement is more likely than a court ruling. Ripple will only accept a settlement that clears XRP as a commodity, but the SEC can expect the same from the judge. A court ruling would set a stronger precedent for other cryptocurrencies, so the SEC is sure to seek a settlement instead. A settlement can happen at any time, but it's most likely after the fact discovery deadline in January. XRP has lasting value. XRP is the only top 10 coin that hasn't made a new all-time high yet during this market cycle. It has excellent use cases in tokenomics, and it's expanding into NFTs and CBDCs this year. Investors and companies love XRP, and the only thing holding it back is this lawsuit. Bitcoin and Ethereum already tripled their previous all-time highs from 2017, and XRP usually moves in proportion with them. If the SEC hadn't interfered, we should be seeing XRP at $10 right now, 9 times what it is today and 3 times its previous all-time high. At the forecasted end of this market cycle in the spring of 2022, XRP should reach between $10 and $14. Institutional investors have been accumulating XRP for months, and I think the SEC will start facing a lot of pressure from their real clients to settle the lawsuit soon. The exchange relisting should push XRP close to its true value very quickly when the time comes. The timing of the lawsuit doesn't matter as much if you're in it for the long haul with XRP. Central banks are choosing the Ripple network to host CBDCs, and the International Monetary Fund is working on a world reserve currency using XRP ledger. The next decade is expected to bring XRP's price to $1,000 once governments fully realize the need for a decentralized digital fiat. If you're holding for longer than a decade, you'll see XRP overtake the SWIFT market for international money transfers. That enormous and expanding market will push the price of XRP to $10,000, rewarding your patience with extreme wealth. We hope you enjoyed this video today. What's your favorite exchange for buying XRP? Let us know in the comments. If this video provided you some value, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to our channel. If you have any video suggestions or comments, please let us know below. We love feedback. We appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.